Imagine waking up to a mob on your lawn, led by a self-righteous busybody waving fines like confetti, demanding you destroy your own backyard oasis, or else. That's how it started for me. Alex, in the cookie-cutter suburbs of suburban Virginia, where community standards meant suffocating under 1,000 petty rules. But by the end, when I flipped the switch and let the water roar, their smug faces turned to pure panic. And oh, the sweet irony of watching control freaks drown in their own nonsense. I thought we'd escape the rat race when Sarah and I bought our modest plot in Willow Creek Estates. She's a sharp-eyed librarian with a knack for spotting BS from a mile away. And I'm an engineer who loves fixing what nature breaks. Our backyard creek had eroded into a muddy ditch. So with every county permit in hand, stamped, sealed, and squeaky clean, I built a small dam. It wasn't some ego project. It created a serene pond that brought back frogs croaking at dusk, birds nesting in the reeds, and a sense of life pulsing through the land. Neighbors peeked over fences at first, some nodding approval. "Looks peaceful," one said. But peace? In an HOA-run hellhole? That's like expecting mercy from a parking ticket. It hit like a scripted sitcom gone wrong one crisp fall afternoon. There she was, Brenda Hargrove, the HOA president, waddling up my driveway with her entourage of clipboard-clutching minions. Plump cheeks flushed red. She adjusted her pearl necklace like it gave her divine authority. "Mr. Thompson," she cooed in that faux sweet tone that dripped condescension. "We've received complaints about your unauthorized water hazard." I wiped grease from my hands, fresh from tinkering with the gate. "Complaints? It's permitted. County approved. Boosts the ecosystem." She waved a pink notice like a royal decree. "HOA bylaws supersede your little papers. This eyesore threatens property values. Could burst any second. Fine starts at $40,000. Her sidekicks nodded like bobbleheads. Per Section 7.2. No structures over 3 feet without board vote, one droned. I laughed, couldn't help it. 3 feet. It's a dam, not a kiddie pool. And I've got the seals right here. But Brenda's eyes gleamed with that petty power high. Rules are rules, dear. For the greater good. Neighbors started clustering, whispering, "Phone's out." By evening, the rumor mill churned. "Alex is flooding us out for his fancy pond." Sarah squeezed my hand that night. "They're testing us." Stay cool. The pettiness snowballed into absurdity. Yellow slips multiplied on my mailbox like bad acne. Citations for excessive bird noise, non-approved pond algae, even visual obstruction of communal views. Brenda orchestrated it all, posting sanctimonious updates on the neighborhood app, protecting our haven from reckless individualism. Whispers turned venomous. At the grocery store, folks averted eyes. My old poker buddy, Mike, started probing. "Hey, man, those permits real? Just asking. Heard Brenda say you bribed the inspector." I tested him, feeding fake info about adding solar lights. Boom, next day. A notice for unpermitted illumination. Betrayal stung. But I played dumb, watching Brenda's web tangle. Then the vandalism kicked in, eggs splattered on windows. Spray paint scrawling "damn fool" across the shed. Sarah documented it all, her voice steady. They're projecting their chaos onto us. Brenda denied involvement at an emergency meeting, batting lashes. Tragic. Really. But perhaps if certain residents complied, the crowd ate it up, chanting for demolition. I smiled inwardly. Their tragedy was my evidence folder growing fat. Tensions boiled over when Brenda marched in with her expert, a sweaty guy in an ill-fitting suit, clutching forged papers. "Imminent collapse," he yelped, as a crowd of 50 gathered, filming like it was primetime drama. Brenda puffed up, "Hand over access, or we'll seize it all, for safety." Sarah stepped forward, cool as ice. "Where's the real warrant? This reeks of fraud." Murmurs rippled. Brenda snapped. Don't question authority. I stayed silent, heart racing, then strolled to the dam's control. You want it gone? Fine. I cranked the valve. Water exploded forth. A hilarious torrent sweeping garden gnomes, picnic tables, and Brenda's prized rosebushes downstream. Screams erupted. My lawn. The trampoline. Brenda flailed, soaked and sputtering. Arrest him. He's insane. But as chaos reigned, her expert bolted, fake badge flapping. Neighbors' phones captured her meltdown. Not mine. Sirens wailed. Cops arrived to a soggy circus. Turns out, Brenda's expert was her nephew with a printer. Forgery charges flew. Her board dissolved amid scandals. Turns out she'd skimmed dues for personal enforcement. Neighbors slunk away, mumbling apologies. Forced into restitution, fixing our shed, public retractions. Sarah and I rebuilt stronger. Our dam reinstated with county praise. Brenda, demoted to community service, scrubbing graffiti she inspired. The irony? Her order bred the disorder she feared. But here's the kicker. Was I the villain for unleashing the flood? Or was she for building the pressure that burst? You tell me, who really deserved to get washed out?